Imagine you want to conduct a survey and analyse the survey feedback in Fibery. How can you do it? First, let's go to the feedback space and create a survey database. By default, it has a name field and a description field, but we can change that. For example, we can rename the description field to "What do you miss?" And we can add another rich text field, "What do you like?" We also want to capture the person's email address. Okay, so we've set up the database. Now let's create a view that will show us all the records in this database. Let's create a table view. Choose Survey, and let's make the email column visible, for example. The next step is to create a form view. You'll share this form view with your customers and they'll complete the form with their responses. Here we create the form view and select the survey database for this form. You can see all the database fields are already here. For each field, we can add a description to guide the customer. We're gathering feedback on the Green Me product, so let's give the form a suitable title. You can choose a custom emoji, and you can change the background colour. You can preview the form to see how it appears to end users, and if you're happy with how it looks, go ahead and enable sharing. You can send this link to your customers, include it in your newsletter, and so on. Let's open it in a new tab. So here's the form, and let's try filling it with some data. I'll just copy paste some sample data. So a person will provide their email, their name, and replies to the question, "What do you like about the product?" and replies to the question, "What do you miss?" And when they're done, they click Submit. Let's check back into Fibery. A new survey record has appeared, and if you open it, you can see who replied and what their replies were. The next step is to analyse the feedback, as in connect it to your product hierarchy. Let's navigate to Settings, Highlights, and let's add the survey database as a source. This means you can now create highlights from any survey and link them to your product hierarchy. Let's get back to that recent survey feedback. And let's say this is something we miss in our product. It's about time tracking. So we can select this text and create a new highlight, and then use AI search to find something relevant. The time tracking feature has been found, and so we link this highlight to the time tracking feature. If we now open the feature, you can see it already has some highlights from different sources, and now our survey feedback is here as well.